What is good, everyone? If you don't know me already, my name is Andrew Lopez, and we are on basically day 3 of the cut. I can already feel the washboard abs coming in. The deficit has been very boo. We have been in a 500 calorie deficit for the past 3 days. Well, I've been in a deficit for longer than that. I've basically been very slow. It's basically a main gain. So I've been leaning out and I've been keeping the strength. And I've been getting smaller regardless because fat is coming off my frame and body dysmorphia. It's real, okay? Today we're gonna be doing legs. We're gonna try to get in that Tom Platz leg workout in terms of intensity. I got my own little split. Basically, I like to warm up with Smith machine. Then I like to hit the front quad with the leg extensions. Or if I'm feeling too blasted on the leg extensions after the warm-up, I'll go into hamstring extensions and then flip-flop vice versa. Then I like to do my inner quads. And then sometimes I like to do the outer quads. And then after that, I burn out again, either on the hack squat or back on the Smith. And then I blast out the calves with weighted calf raises, and I alternate from that to body weight calf raises. So at the end of the day though, the protocol does not work unless you put in the effort and the intensity. You feel me? And that's what we got to do today. So I'll meet you in the car. We're gonna chug a energy drink and see how fast we can drink that shit, and I'll see you there. What is good, guys? We are teleported from the house to the car, and now it's time to get our energy in. We today got another beverage that was given to us for free. It's Ghost. It's a Ghost drink. I don't drink Ghosts, but we're gonna drink them because I got them for free. Don't ask how I'm getting these for free. Let's see how fast we could drink this shit. Check it. Ugh. Fuck. Round 2. This was harder than I thought. This shit is not tasty. Not delicious. Not delicious at all, guys. This is disgusting. Jesus. Oh, I got watery eyes. Alright. Last drink. Sipping on the Ghost of the Aki way. Cheers. Salty? Sweet? Sour? Tastes like shit. Ugh. That was not a pleasant experience, you guys. So today we're gonna be hitting legs. I just realized that I forgot my belt, but that's okay because we gotta train our back problems to failure. We're gonna try to absolutely obliterate the legs today, like fucking destroy the quads, tear the calves. It's gonna be super insane. And I don't think I'm ready for it, to be completely honest, but I'm always ready. You have to lie to yourself and tell yourself that you're ready, because if you tell yourself that you're not ready, then you will not be ready, and that goes for everything. Remember that shit. But aside from that, I'll see you in the gym. Okay, fellas, we are back in the car. We survived. That shit was hard as hell, but we made it. Still trying to get used to having people stare at me and shit, and trying to minimize rest in between sets to keep the heart rate up. But you're not training for, I don't care. I like my workouts this way, and that's what I'm gonna do, because that's how I be doing it, and that's what works for me. On another note, we had a question from a very kind friend named Grace, and Grace asked, what are your thoughts on body recomp in retrospect to bulking and cutting? So here's the thing, with cutting, you have to be in a deficit, and it's hard to accurately track your deficit like perfectly, because, you know, we're all humans and we all make mistakes, even me, and I track every single thing that goes into my mouth, because, you know, ingredients in the food aren't exactly 100% perfect. So when you're cutting, you're destined to lose muscle mass. So if you don't have a satisfactory amount of muscle on your frame, I would say you should look to bulking. Now, however, with bulking, if you're too high of a caloric surplus, then you're going to gain unwanted fat, and that unwanted fat is then going to have to be taken away again through a cut, and the mass that you built on the bulk is going to get lost with the cut. Now, you could just say that, oh, what if I cut perfectly and I bulk perfectly? Well, there's no such thing as cutting or bulking perfectly, sadly. So those are the downsides of both. And also energetic wise, like if you're bulking and you're force feeding, just feels gross, but you have good workouts. And if you're lean bulking, then you won't really feel that gross, same as if you're, like, you know, in a small deficit. So it's okay to be in a bulk or a cut, but if you're looking for longevity and you think to yourself, you know, what is the sustainable way of doing things? Because at the end of the day, the person that succeeds is the one that goes the mile and is able to stick to it, you feel me? And when you're main gaining or body recomping or whatever the hell you want to call it, you're basically guaranteed to feel normal. and your workouts are gonna basically feel as well as the energy that you put into them. You also have to think of, you know, training frequency and shit like that. Oh shit, there's a cop. You also have to look at training frequency and shit, and you know, depending on how much you train, even though you're eating properly and shit, your body's just not gonna keep up. And like me, for example, I train every day, Monday through Sunday. Well, Sunday's my active rest day, but I you know, I go on heavy, like I go on long distance sprints on my Sundays, and so like my body is always kind of like trying to recover, and that's not good. That's not what you want. But I can't stop. I literally cannot stop. I can't stop training. I can't imagine what would happen if I stopped training. Day 3 of the deficit, it's going pretty well. I'm not that hungry. What a lot of people don't realize is that your body will like completely forget about food and hunger when you're doing something that is keeping you occupied. Me, I find myself having a lot of trouble finding things that keep me occupied because I'm always bored as fuck. Like, there's literally, like, what do I even do when I go home? I like plug myself into the wall and stare at a wall and shit. So that's how I be living. But when you find something that you enjoy, like when I go to work, I'm so stressed and shit that, and like I'm in work mode, that I completely forget about food. And if you're someone like me who struggles with keeping their mouth closed, then, you know, sometimes you just have to go outside and stay away from the kitchen, and leave your wallet at home so you don't buy shit outside and shit, you know? It has to come to that point if you really want it bad enough. You have to always constantly, like, if you gotta lock the fridge, lock the fridge. Fuck. I mean, so yeah, that was the leg day. That shit was, it was all right. I'm gonna go do a leg check real quick. I'll see you in the crib. Okay, you guys, we are back in the crib. Before I end the video, we're gonna do a little natty quad check. Check out the Quadzillas, see how they're looking. Let's post it up. Let's get the natty lighting. Looking small as fuck, but you know what, that's all right. You know, it's good. It's all that body dysmorphia. In reality, we look like 4-time Mr. Olympia Chris Bumstead. So that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the leg day. I will continue to be cutting in the deficit. Hopefully, as I go with these vlogs, my face ends up turning into the skull emoji, and that's all I gotta say. Please do not like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Oh shit, I didn't press it.